Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and salutations and welcome to the very first episode of In Full, I think I decided I was going to call it. Now, this is going to be a few things. This is going to be, one, me playing Morrowind. That's the main thing. It's going to be essentially a let's play of Morrowind, but it's going to be a few things as well. I'm doing this because, not because I wanted to do a let's play. That's going to be the proper quote-unquote let's play. That'll be that's coming in the future. This show I'm doing because I felt really bad about my Do You Remember? And I figured the only way to show you what Morrowind was about was to show you all of Morrowind. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you just little pieces. I'm going to show you the whole thing. Unless I die a lot, in which case I'll edit bits out, but meh. And so yeah, that's the plan. This show is also going to be where I tell you things that are going on with me. Like, for instance, I have a new headset, so hopefully my sound quality will be much better and there'll be less feedback and you'll be able to hear things better yourself. However, it also makes it a little bit more difficult for me to hear sound levels and judge them in accordance with my voice. So, if anything's a bit off with this episode, I'll try and sort it out for the next one. So without further ado, how about I get started? Time up. I'm going to do about 29 minutes each week, because that means I can find a good spot to cut it in half as opposed to exactly at the 15-minute mark. And yeah. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without prophecy there is no event. Something like that. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard, without explanation, to Morrowind. Yes.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Gee up.
What's your name?
I have a character build all in mind, so don't worry about character creation too much. I'm not going to think particularly hard. Just quickly, I'm going to increase the voice. So I can't hear them myself, so I imagine that means you can't.
Quiet.
Here comes the dawn. This is where we go. Come with me. I have done this so many times. Out of my way. In your face, I win. I love this new music.
Finally arrived.
Yay, where is it? Redguard. And this is where things get really boring for everyone watching. You may notice I have one mod on. That is the Better Bodies mod. There is no
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right
better mod that I know
Follow me
of
up
for
to the office
smoothing
and I'll
up
finish your
people's
release.
appearance. It also changes a lot of the faces and whatnot, but the whole purpose of the mod was to bring people up so that they didn't look like a whole bunch of sausages stuck together. And in my opinion, it looks wonderful.
Are
Yes, we've been expecting you.
You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released.
There are a few ways
to do this,
we
and
can
the
do this,
choice is yours. Yeah, I do a bit of roleplay, so I come up with these things. The character I'm creating is well, he's an escaped slave. So I'm going to use some of the most unused combat stats, being unarmored and hand-to-hand, which really means I should have speed in there in my favorite attributes, but I don't want to. That's just me being me. I do that a lot. Frustrates a few people I know. Might as well throw in acrobatics, security. This is where things get complicated because you need to have enough stats to fill the spaces. I won't ever use it, but I'll throw that in there. Actually, no, I'll take out X, chuck in... That's really cool. Alteration. Best school of magic ever.
Very
Just
good.
saying.
The letter that preceded you
Anyone
mentioned
who
you
can
were
walk
born
on
under
water
a
is,
certain
you know,
sign. And what
God
would
in my
that
book.
be?
Well, not God, but close. Very darn powerful. And it means you don't have to deal with all the fricking fish!
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Gaddick, the Red Guard escaped slave warrior. Whatnot. 60 health to start with, that's good. My personality kinda fails. But you don't need personality.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release.
Don't ever tell people that I told you that. You're not supposed. You're supposed to need personality.
Talk to Sellus Gravius.
Now, okay. Read the book. What's valuable? Getting used to the controls again. Lovely. Grab meat and bread. Flynn is valuable. It will take me a bit to get used to this again. It's one of those things that I don't often... Well, I haven't played for a while, despite the fact that I love it. I imagine you guys don't want to watch me do too much looting. I mean... It used to be that when I played through this, I would take everything that wasn't nailed down, even half the things from that room over there. In fact, you know what? Because I'm not going to loot everything, I'm going to take this.
Take me for a fool.
Like a ninja, no one will ever know. I'll avoid bug exploits. I don't think they're particularly fun. But, that one's just nice because that platter is worth 500 gold. 500 gold's just great. Magical room. Bit of a lag spike for no apparent reason.
Your papers, please.
Okay. I will largely skip through conversation because there is a lot to read. And now I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to read it. The important thing is report to Cassius Casades in Belmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him. Thank you. I want that. But it serves no real purpose for me because the only things in the warehouse are weapons and whatnot, and my character doesn't use weapons. Hell, I decided a while back that my character wasn't even going to wear a shirt. I'm just going to punch shit. Hello.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Yes, yeah, take your ring. Now, you love me. Love me. Okay, let's try out some combat. Let's punch a crab. Yeah, crabby, 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 crabby. Now, hand-to-hand combat is abysmally bad on some levels and amazingly good on others. Because you can't do damage directly. I am hitting this crab, but you'll notice the yellow bar in the bottom left-hand corner isn't moving all that much. That's because the crab still has fatigue left, and I have to knock it unconscious. Yes, I have to KO a crab before I can actually start causing it to bleed. Consequently, hand-to-hand is very good in one-on-one situations, not so good if you get mobbed. It's also one of the easiest combat stats to train. Because you hit so much. The training system works on a hit-per-hit basis. Every time you hit, you get more points toward leveling the skill up. Fear my shirtless power. This might take a while. I apologize for the inconvenience. But seeing as this is one of the weakest creatures and usually dies in about 3 hits from anything, the fact that I'm, I've leveled up my hand-to-hand skill 3 times just fighting this crab. Crab meat. Take all. Dispose of the corpse. I feel victorious. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I had to do that. Die, creepy, 3-eyed mouth worm thing. Llama forager or whatnot. I'll be embarrassed if I die. To tell you the truth, if I die now, I'm gonna be kinda peeved. Probably because I haven't saved it since character creation, and, that sucks. So yes, I suppose I should talk about something while beating the shit out of the worm. We are, for those of you who haven't played Morrowind, right next to the town of Cydanine. Cydanine is starting town. Everything in Cydanine is shit. They have one trader. He also runs the inn. So he does, all the jobs in the town. And everything else, there's something like 3 quest givers, or rather 3 quests. 1 quest you have to find yourself. And they're all really short, and some of them aren't even marked in your journal, but you get a little bit of money. It's a good starting area. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your tax record because you're a tax man. I'm going to leave you perfectly dressed.